Hey guys, Fabio Elmo here and welcome back to this new video. The title of today is Why Your Fear of Loss is Ruining Your Relationships with Women. Okay? Before we go deeper, you gotta understand that fear is an illusion. Fear only exists in your mind. It's not real. Okay? And a lot of guys, they talk to themselves in a negative way. They have that little voice in their head that is always talking down on them, that they are not good enough, that they are not good enough to have a particular woman. If a guy is telling himself 20 times a day, I'm not good enough for that woman, that's the energy he's going to bring out to that woman. She's going to feel that. Okay, so how you think is how you act. How you think is often how you behave towards a woman. And she's going to feel that. Okay guys, so always try to talk to yourself in a positive way. You have two voices. You have that negative voice in your head and you have that positive voice in your head. Talk to yourself in a positive way. When you talk to yourself in a positive way, you are going to become a positive person, and when you become a positive person, things are going to be more positive in your life. Okay? It's not more than that. So to go forward, what I've realized is that men always put themselves in the lower value place. When they start a relationship with a woman, they immediately have that, or at first they have that idea that they are less than a woman. Because a guy is often or always qualifying on beauty, and when he feels that she's very, very beautiful, he immediately thinks, based on her beauty, that he's not good enough. Okay? And I was also like that because I was always, when I was dating a beautiful woman, I thought that I was not good enough. Just because she was that beautiful. But when you think that you're not good enough, you think you're not worth it to have her. But a woman, she selects a man based on value, on worth. They see us as value objects. So if we already start with the lower value mindset, it's not going to work, because she can feel that. She can feel that needy energy that you have towards her. She can feel, or she can see that you're always comforting your schedule to hers, which means that she's always saying the things that she wants and you are adapting your schedule or the things that you need to do for her during that day. So you're always comforting to her schedule. You also don't talk to her in a direct way to, to avoid difficult conversations or just confrontation. And since you're a man that is always avoiding difficult conversations, what do? You're also a person that can't say no to her. I don't know how much, I think a lot of guys, when they're in a relationship, because they think they're less than her, they are afraid to tell her no. No, you're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. No, we said we were going to that place. We're not going to change our schedule. A man needs to say no in a relationship, because if he doesn't do that, he's not going to get respected. And again, that's the lower value mindset. A man who has a lower value mindset in a relationship or during dating, that can't say no, she will see him as weak. Okay? What is he also doing, the guy with lower value mindset, is always putting her on a pedestal, always pleasing her, always doing the right things for her. And a woman can feel that, because when you're always doing those things, at a certain time and at a certain moment, she's going to tell her, she's going to tell herself, I'm better than him. So that's the reality that's going to shine through, because you put yourself under her in the lower value mindset, because you adore her, you think she's so beautiful, and then you lose yourself. And you lose your identity, you lose your masculine identity. And you cannot do that, guys. You always, I don't say that you need to be that super strong guy who is stoic always and who doesn't have any emotion in him. But when you start a relationship, you can be the one who's putting her on a pedestal. Okay? She needs to put you on a pedestal. You are the prize. Okay? When you don't put yourself as the prize, she's not going to like you. She's not going to be attracted to you. Okay? So stop seeing her as a prize and put yourself first. Okay? When you always put yourself under her and you think she's better and you think she's higher value than her just because of her beauty, you're going to lose her, because she can feel that needy energy. She can feel that you're weak for her and that you don't stand up to her because you are afraid to lose her. Okay? All the things that I just told you gives her the confirmation that she feels she's better and that she thinks she's better. And because of that, you feel that you are not worth it for her, to have her. And because of that, because you think that in your mind, in your head, you're going to lose her. And the paradox of the story is that when you try to do more for a woman, when you try to put more effort in for a woman, that she's going to stay. But the opposite is true, because she's thinking, why does this man need to put all this work in me? Why is he so dependent on me? Why does he need me that much? I have to say that he's pretty insecure in himself. And I don't like an insecure man. I like a strong man who is confident in himself and who has his own life, who is doing his own things, who doesn't see me as a prize, who doesn't put me on a pedestal. You gotta understand, guys, women are hypergamous by nature, so they always want a guy who is better than her, a man who she can look up to, because better is like not a nice term to use, but a man that she can look up to and that she can respect. But if you're doing all those things and you're acting out of fear just because you're afraid to lose her, you're going to lose her, because she feels that you're doing those things out of fear. You're insecure, you're not strong in yourself, you're not strong in your masculine core. And because of that, she's going to lose interest, because she feels that you're not emotionally strong. She feels that you don't value yourself. And again, women see men as value objects, and if you don't value yourself, how can she love you? How can she respect you? How can she see you as that man that she wants for a relationship? Okay, so it all starts with yourself. Value yourself first. So you would ask, yeah, but Fabio, how do I get her to stay with me? I'm going to tell you. The real attraction for a woman towards a man comes when you don't need her. Okay, when you're not needy, when you don't need her. Okay, you can appreciate her, you can love her, you can value her as a person, but hey, you don't need her. If she doesn't want you back, you can leave. It's no problem, you're strong enough, because you know your value, you know your worth. You know that when you walk out of the door, or when she walks out of the door, you're going to find someone new, because you know your worth, you know your value. You're good in yourself, you feel good about yourself. Okay? So, and when she feels that he can leave at any moment, he doesn't have fear of loss to lose me, she's going to stay. Because she feels that you're strong. You're not emotional. Okay, you're in your masculine core, you always keep your masculine frame. You can open up to her because you know your value, because you know your worth. But she feels that you're doing it when you open up or show some love to her. She sees that you're doing it not out of weakness, but out of kindness, not because you need to do it for her, but because you want to do it. And there's a difference with a lot of guys. That's the difference with the nice guy and the bad boy with a little soft touch. And that's what a woman wants. Okay, she wants to see that the guy is strong, emotionally strong, that he's in his masculine frame, that he has good masculine energy. But she also knows that this guy can leave me, because this guy is strong, he can find another woman if he wants. And that's where she needs to be in the relationship so that you can keep her. So the bottom line, guys, that I want to give you is that the thing that a woman really wants to feel, that she really wants to feel on the inside, is a man who chooses her but doesn't need her. When you always go through that relationship or the dating interactions with women, that she feels that, yeah, you have chosen her, but you don't need her, you're not needy for her, that's when she's going to stay. So the thing is, guys, to have the best outcome, that she will stay with you, is that you are on your mission. Find a purpose in life, okay? Go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. Have your own life, a life that she can see that you have, that she can respect, and that she can come into. She needs to come into your world. She needs to come into your reality. When she comes into your reality, you have control over the situation. You have control over yourself, and you have control over her. Not like in a controlling way, like the nice guy does, controlling her or to have something back from her, but just because you're living your own life and you deserve to have a good woman into your life because you're worth it. Okay, so it's all about worth, guys, and value. And when she sees that, she's going to come into your world and she will not leave, because she sees that you're leading with purpose and not leading for a relationship with her. Okay, guys, so just understand that she wants to come into the world that you created for yourself, your reality and your values. Okay? So with that said, guys, I give away a free consultation. If you have some problems in your dating life or in your relationships with a woman, the link is in the description. Book that free call. I can really help you. And the second thing is, why didn't you already subscribe to the channel? I'm giving away some value for you. Show some love back. It's all about giving and taking, guys. And the third thing is, why didn't you also come into the community? The community is full of value. I made a beautiful course how you can attract and retain every woman. And so, guys, whatever you're waiting for, it's also for free. Come into the community so we can grow together. Okay, guys, that's it, guys. Like, comment and subscribe. And I see you in my next video. Ciao.